Well, hello there this evening, friend and family. I hope all of y'all are warm and staying safe in your homes, with, of course, your friends, family, and loved ones too. Now, many of you may be worried about the current situation. You know, the fact that the U.S. is going to go to war over the Ukraine. We all know it's going to be invaded, right? Yep. Well, maybe so, maybe not. But as of today, or it was actually yesterday, this being the 21st and yesterday being the 20th of January 2022, it's just like it says here. Russian Navy to stage massive drills as tensions flare with the West. Well, if you're keeping up on social media, not so much mainstream media, you'll understand there's some out there that are really promoting that this means Russia is preparing for war. But will we actually go there? Well, maybe so, maybe not. We've been to war so many times now in my lifetime, it's just hard to say. But is this actually a real thing to worry about? Or is it just another nothing burger to, make us look over there when we should be looking over here? So hey, get snacks, get a cold drink, sit down, and let's discuss this on the late night at Deep South Bama. Okay? So, what you're seeing in this article right here, and this is from the Moscow Times, independent news from Russia. Might as well say independent propaganda approved by the Russian government, i.e. Putin. But anyway, sort of like our mainstream media, isn't it? Yeah, approved by the White House and whoever is in charge. So, this is what has got everybody spurred up this evening. Over 140 warships, 60 aircraft, 1,000 pieces of military equipment, and about 10,000 troops will be involved in the exercise. The Russian military announced Thursday plans to hold a series of cross-country naval exercises in January and February as tensions with the West continue to mount over Moscow's troop buildup near the Ukraine. Of course, the West means we, i.e. U.S., which apparently wants to go to war with Russia more than the rest of the world, but that's just my thought. The drills will stretch across every body of water bordering Russia and involve more than 140 warships, 1,000 pieces of military equipment, 10,000 troops, and 60 aircraft. Now let me say this right now. First of all, 10,000 troops, come on, that's nothing. And 60 aircraft, again, looking at the totality of the Russian Air Force, both Navy, Army, and the regular Air Force like ours, 60 aircraft ain't nothing. But then again, I digress. The main focus of the exercise is to refine the Navy and aerospace forces, of course they don't say nothing about aerospace, actions to protect Russian national interests in the world ocean, as well as to counter military threats to Russia from the sea and ocean, the defense ministry said. It singled out separate drills in the Mediterranean, the northeastern part of the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean. The naval exercise will also take place in the North Sea near the British Isles and Scandinavia, as well as the Sea of Okhotsk near Japan. And that's why, I wanted to highlight this little area right here. The drills are part of a Russian Armed Forces 2022 training plan. Yep. It was already scheduled, already a part of the plan. But with all that said, see, during the current blustering and all the saber rattling from the West, i.e. here again the United States and Europe. See, in fact, it was always part of the plan. And see, that just don't make for good chair jerking, seat of your pants, grip tight news, does it? Especially from mainstream media and social media. I mean, we can't pull all the people in. It was already part of the plan, right? No. And here's another thing. They will be held under the leadership of Navy Commander-in-Chief Adam Nikolai Evernov. Yeah. The Navy's announcement comes as Russia seeks a response from the West on its security demands that include banning Ukraine from ever joining NATO. The U.S. has voiced increasing alarm over the Russian buildup near Kyiv's border, saying it could attack its pro-Western neighbor at any point. Now I'll hold y'all here for a moment. I've looked at all these supposed intelligent photos from our intelligence satellites. They're supposed to show the Soviet buildup. It shows some old, wore-out equipment post World War II, Vietnam era, and Korea era equipment. And I think I counted about 24 men. I have not seen any major troop buildup where you could actually see the people since this whole thing started. Now, if you have pictures of that from, actual intelligent satellites from the U.S., now please send them to me on my email, tchimes@AOL.com. Yeah. But the satellite pictures they're all showing you come from Maxar, which is a commercial satellite from a commercial space company. Yeah, really it is. Look it all up. That's Maxar. M-A-X-A-R. No, it's not contracted to our military intelligence by any means, form, or fashion. But that's just a whole different point. The Defense Ministry also announced this week that joint maritime exercises with China and Iran. Woo! Starting to become the axis of power here. Dubbed Shiru, who knows, will kick off in the Persian Gulf this Friday. They all been talking about, the axis of power. So now it's China, Iran, and Russia. With the countries stepping up their defense cooperation, Russia said it has dispatched the Voryang missile cruiser. The Admiral Tribute's large anti-submarine ship and the Boris Butomma sea tanker to the Iran's southernmost port of Shah Bahar. That's 3 ships. Come on, boat. It's a missile cruiser, an anti-submarine ship, which is basically a destroyer like ours, and a tanker. The tanker's there to fuel the other 2 Russian ships, which are powered by diesel engines. Yep, they're not nuclear, folks. The Russian, Chinese, and Iranian navies will practice rescuing a burning ship to secure international trade routes and releasing a captured vessel to combat piracy and maritime terrorism, in addition to exchanging experience. The state-run TASS news agency reported Thursday, citing Iranian media. Well, there you go. And the thing here, this is all blowing up on social media, just in case you're one of those marfoos goes that get all wound up in all this stuff. It was a planned exercise. Yeah, and of course they just announced it on Thursday, but that don't mean it wasn't planned. Just like, our drills. They're going on every day. But this just all plays into, for whatever reason, and I haven't been able to ascertain it. Why, we're just so involved in wanting to go to war with Russia. Except if you go way back to 2016, to the election, yeah, it was because of Russia that a certain person won that election. Or so a certain portion of our politicians would like you to believe. Whether you believe that, whether you don't, really doesn't make any difference. That's where that old personal choice and personal belief and opinions come into play. And I'll leave you with that. But I just thought compelled today, since, this just keeps heating up. We're going to go to war with Russia. Well, if we don't go to war with Russia, we're going to go to war with China. If we don't go with them, we'll go with Iran or Korea. Here's what I'll leave you with tonight. And I seriously hope that the some odd 80% of my viewers that are my age, near my age, and older would do. You get out, you find the darn contact for your congressman, your senator, or even Biden in the White House, and you send them an email telling them, we do not want war. I don't. I almost lost 2 children to the last complex. I almost lost my life to the same kind of crap that's going on now. And I sure enough buried many, many friends, family, and others I knew since about 1960 and on. And all these people on social media, mainstream media that keep drumming this up, keep beating the drums of war, as well as our politicians and others, it's all about the money, folks. That's all war has ever been about. You tell them, we don't want to go to war. Tell them to stand down. The other countries stand down. Everybody hold their places. And let's all try to learn, understand, and get along with each other. Here, in this very small world, the planet Earth, we call home. Now I'll leave that with you tonight. So, until I see you or hear from you on the very next video, y'all take care out there. Stay safe. And God bless each and every one of you as you bless others. And Gracie and I, here at the Command Center, say good night all. Later.